again, okay? Maybe that'll clear some things. Oh, here we go. Now we're starting to roll. All right, well, good evening again, everybody. We're now in the recorded portion. The timer is now moving, so we're going to go ahead and move forward, and hopefully we have ourselves a recording here. So we're in desktop sharing. I'm going to move over to my browser now. And this is Rob Gearing, admin and owner of Rob's Networkers and Traffic Leads to Income VM. And we are going to show you how to set up your lead capture page tonight. So let me move over to the Traffic Leads to Income VM. Hopefully everybody can see that. I'm going to go ahead and log in. Oops, I'm going to use my free account. And we are logged in. There's that 2,500 credit subscription that I talked about for only $7.50. So I'm going to pass on that, but I hope you don't, because that's a pretty good deal. Okay, so I'm in my back office of Traffic Leads to Income VM, and everybody says, where's the marketing system? Well, it's right here. Click here to begin your setup for our exclusive Traffic Leads to Income 7 Steps to Success. So you simply just click here. So I recommend to people, before you start sending out any mailings on the safe list, before you really start setting anything up, you really should read the instructions here, because the point of the instructions is it'll help you get everything sorted out. So I'm trying to stress and going to figure out more ways to get people to not mess around with anything, just go right into the 7 steps to success and just begin right with that. So the first thing that you do is, says before you proceed to step 2, you should get yourself a Skype account. And it tells you who your sponsor is, so you have the direct person that you can reach out to for questions, for help, for support. And if they filled in their profile, which we're going to get to that, very critical that you fill out everything in your profile. If the profile of the sponsor is filled out correctly, you're going to be able to reach them via Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube, and Skype as well. Depends on what they have filled in their profile. Email address, you get the whole works. It talks about our training, our support, our fan page. It speaks of the importance to fill everything in on the profile. So let's take a look at that. And before we take a look at that, it talks about our setup system. We're glad for a small fee to get everything set up for people. Not everybody wants to take advantage of that, but some people would rather have somebody take care of it for them. So we offer that for a pretty reasonable price. And that's about it. And then we put in our Skype username. So that's really the key, is you get the Skype. If you don't have it, you go to skype.com, because we give a link to that right here at the top, www.skype.com, but most people have it. So we just ask that you fill that in, hit save, and then it'll allow you to continue to step 2. But before you've done that, you really should go to your profile and have everything filled in. And some really key points that you really have to make sure that you're filling in would be the recommended autoresponder URL. That is your referral URL for your autoresponder. Most autoresponders have an affiliate program. That's the link that you want to have, and you want to put in the HTTP part of that as well. How about your primary business URL? You want to fill that in. That's the referral URL for your business, and it should also start with http:// and then finish it off from there. Make sure you have all your messenger and social networking IDs filled in. Again, that's going to populate to your team. When you get somebody to sign up and they start the steps, they're going to see you as the contact person, and you should want that. You should do everything you can to establish relationships with people so that you can work with them and get them to upgrade, buy credits, do things that are going to make you money. We're not going to spend a ton of time on this, but the instructions are here for you to set up your referral page customizer. So once your profile is set, you grab this code down at the bottom and you paste it into the box that says referral page customizer, and you basically hit update, and your referral URL will have a little nicer look to it. And you can put in your own testimonial in the box here. You could add different verbiage and play with it. You actually have control of this code. You could also, if you're a YouTuber and a person who makes videos, you could record a great introductory video, grab the embed code, and paste it right here, because whatever you paste in here HTML-wise is going to show it your referral page. And that referral page is over at Affiliate Toolbox right here. So when I click on my affiliate link there, and notice how that's just spinning, spinning, spinning. So that means that I haven't set up my my referral page customizer yet. So shame on me. So let me rectify that quickly. Let me close that. Let me go back to profile. Let me do what I said I was going to do. Grab this code. Come up here. Get this code out. Paste the good code in. Hit update. And now when I go to Affiliate Toolbox and click on Affiliate Link, notice how it changed. There we go. Rob Tester. Connect with me. Boom, boom, boom. I love Traffic Leads to Income. I can put anything I want in there. So isn't that cool? How easy was that? Easy, easy, easy. So that's the importance of profile. That's a little bit about the referral customizer. Let's go back and find the system. Always back to the home page. Click here to begin or continue your system. My Skype is filled in. I'm going to continue to step 2. And I'm going to pause and see if the recording's still working and my desktop is still intact. So let me come back to the conference room. It looks good. We're 6 minutes into the recording. Excellent. Okay, let me come back to the back office. Your LCP autoresponder. So the reason I had you fill in your referral URL for your autoresponder in your profile is when your prospect is doing their setup, if you do this correctly, see where it says right here, your sponsor recommends this autoresponder right here. It's your referral URL for maybe it's Host and Profit, maybe it's Rocket Responder, maybe it's Traffic Wave. So it's better than a downline builder. It integrates into the instructions. That's crazy. Okay. So that's really the big takeaway. If I'm the new person, new to marketing, and I just joined under Paul Sloan, and I'm setting up, he said, I'll work with you tonight, but in the meantime, go ahead and start, reading the steps and working through things. Well, when he comes back to check on me, he's going to see in his email box that he's got a new sign up into his autoresponder, and he just made some money because most have a cost. So that's another stream of income. And hopefully I've also upgraded into Trafficleads2incomeVM and taken an upgraded package there. And that also is something that people are going to earn commissions on. So you got to be an active recruiter, but you got to be an active coach and mentor, and that's what gets people to move forward and put the money on the table. So back to the LCP autoresponder. We define what an LCP is, lead capture page. It's the personalized page we use to invite other people to join your network. An LCP has the sign-up form on the page itself. LCPs are also known as squeeze pages. We believe that you should build your list first, not somebody else's. The fortune's in the follow-up. Gold in the list, fortune in the follow-up. Traffic Leads to Income. Host your LCP so that once it is completed, you won't need to upload it to a website. So we take care of that. We make the recommendation for the autoresponder. We let folks know that they need to make sure their profile is updated, and also see the 6-part email series that you can add to your autoresponder. So if I'm a seasoned marketer, I may just understand immediately what that means without further instructions. Go grab those letters, put them in there, make the edits. But we get into that again in the next step or in a future step. So no worries there. It's just a beginning reference to the email portion. An autoresponder campaign needs an email series. So, but for your convenience, we give those letters to you in the affiliate toolbox area, which is to the left right here in your Traffic Leads to Income VM back office. So when ready, click on the button to move to the next step. So I've decided about my autoresponder. Maybe I already have one, or maybe I just joined one. If I'm not going to do an autoresponder, it's probably not a good thing, but there is still an option for those people. But very, very, very highly not recommended. So I've decided about my responder. Continue to step 3. Uploading the picture is pretty cut and dry. I'm not going to belabor this step very much. You just choose your file, upload image, and away you go. And one of the things I'm going to be adding to this, we do have a resizer on this step, but we should give people the option if they don't have a picture handy, like we do at profile. We have the generic default image, but that's not available over here in step 3. So that's a future enhancement. So my picture's in, handsome fellow that I am. I'm going to continue to step 4. And this is the meat and potatoes, and this is where we're going to stop tonight. The reason being is it's a very lengthy step. It's probably going to take us close to our end of our conference here. So just bear with me. Let me come back to the recording, see if it's still working. Looking good, 10-minute mark. Okay. And if somebody could please answer VJ's question, that would be good. Okay. Alrighty, so back to the VM. So adding your autoresponder code. Here you can put your autoresponder code for placement in your LCPs. Okay, so in order for this lead capture page to work, a lead capture page has a form on it. Well, you have to get this form from somewhere. You get it from your chosen autoresponder. So if I am we support any autoresponder in the world right now. There's nobody that we don't work with. So all I've got to do is set up a campaign, load the letters and edit them, set up my thank you page and confirm pages, and grab the form code, paste it in this box right here, hit save, and then anytime that I create a new lead capture page, it's going to have that form embedded in it. So I think that if you look at what you get immediately, if you look at the bottom here where it says select a page, that's your standard LCP. I believe that as soon as you save your responder code, that gets affected. But if not, if I'm wrong about that, all you ever have to do, or if you change to a different autoresponder and set up another campaign, have different autoresponder form code, all you've got to do is after you save the code in this box here, just resave any lead capture page that you ever created. Just hit save, and it'll update the form to the new form code that you just put in. So it's as easy as that. So it makes this very flexible if you wanted to switch from one autoresponder to another for whatever reason. But what I wanted to focus on with you tonight is to choose a specific resource. And we recommend the Host and Profit Autoresponder by GVO. It's in the downline builder of Traffic Leads to Income VM. It's $1 for 7 days, $9.95 a month after that. And it's really a good starting point. It gives you even gives you basic hosting, so it goes beyond an autoresponder. Basic hosting, basic autoresponder, all the basic tools that you need. So it's a good beginning point at a very low cost. And we do recommend it, but you have to first of all say, what did my sponsor recommend? That's what you want to do first and foremost. Work with your sponsor, follow what they teach, and you'll be successful, and you'll have somebody you have somebody that you have something in common with, that you're working with as a unit, as a team. So, and that'll bode well for future people that you bring into your organization. And every great organization, I look at Traffic Leads to Income VM as a great organization, but there's multiple leaders who have some differences and some different things that they do with their team, and that's a good thing. And I think the team should work together, and we should have that kind of teamwork and spirit in the program, in the community. So anyway, with all that being said, let's do a sample setup here. So GVO is the one I'm going to pick. So it says right here, if you use GVO, the shared campaign code to upload the email series is, okay. So let me start with that point. This is what a setup looks like. And it's going to be similar in any autoresponder. Every autoresponder has basically these elements. It just looks different. The buttons are located in different spots and whatnot. But all autoresponders pretty much work the same. So let's go to Let's go to this browser. This is where I'm going to log into, but first I'm going to grab this shared code. So I have that. And I'm going to log into Host and Profit right here. Hit log in. And everything that I'm going to be doing is in the written instructions, but now there'll be a video to go with this, which is nice. So I'm going to go to Autoresponder. I'm going to go to List. And this is how you create a new campaign in a GVO Autoresponder. So when I scroll down, you can see I've got a lot of campaigns that I've built. Each one of these campaigns has different letters, different thank you pages, different confirm pages. And the flexibility that we have using these tools is amazing. We can do so many things, and it just makes it nice as a marketer to have this. So what we do once we are given shared code, basically most things are set up. All we have to do is enter the code. So that's where it says you can get a copy of campaign by code. I'm going to paste that in and click on Get Campaign. And it's creating things, it's setting up the letters. Now, for the most part, and look, it's already been created. It's called Traffic Leads to Income 5. It's already created. So right now, what I've got to look at is, what does this look like? It has my email address. It has company name, which I could change, but I'll leave it as Traffic Leads to Income. I'll put VM, but I could have left it alone. But one of the things that you really have to take a look at is the website URL. Now, I recommend double opt-in, meaning that I'm going to have to fill in the form and click confirm to become an actual subscriber. That's important because you're going to have a clean list. Otherwise, you're going to have a dirty list with too many people that are just pending that you really can't do much with anyway. So I'm back to recommending double opt-in. So this link here under company settings, that is the confirm page. And I have it as robsnetworkers.com. So if you didn't change that, that wouldn't hurt you because it's generic. It doesn't point to me. I have a special page that I built that points to my stuff, but it's not robsnetworkers.com. It was created to be a generic placeholder until you guys can create your own networkers site, like Shirley has Shirley's networkers. So it's basically just taking the Rob's Networkers theme. If you're a blogger, edit it to your specific links, your verbiage, your referral URLs. Edit it to you and what makes you tick, and ultimately you would replace that. You could also put in your sign up page for Traffic Leads to Income VM, and I'm going to show you where you find that soon. So that's also an option here. Or really, you can put anything your heart desires, but I like to send people to my, and this is the second page that they get, it's the confirm. So you'll see when we get to the thank you page, I like to send people, after they fill in the form, to my Traffic Leads to Income VM sign up page, then they confirm, and they go to my Rob's Networkers. Mine, I point personally to robgearing.com because that has my specific exact links, not something that's generic. And that's the second place that they go. The reason I really like to do that is in case they don't get the emails, in case they get lost, they may quickly bookmark my instructional page and refer to it a week later and say, oh my God, I'm glad I kept this. And all of a sudden you're like, wow, they opted in and subscribed a week ago. All of a sudden they're active. How did that happen? Well, now you know how it happened. And I've seen it happen. True story. Okay. And you should also keep the box checked that says notify me about a new subscriber. If you've made any changes to this campaign, you would hit edit to save those changes. And that basically is the first step in this process. Now, to make it easier, a lot of people are like, well, editing letters is pretty arduous, and to go in there and there's 5 letters and I've made it simple. I've actually gone to fields. So everything is taken care of for you other than I need you to put in your referral ID for Traffic Leads to Income VM. So you have to click on Global Fields, and it's only one thing you got to do. And this is only in GVO, Host and Profit. And see where it says Global Field 1? Or actually, there's two things that I need. The main thing though is, and this is not the right global field. So global field 1 would be number 3. That's my referral ID number. So whatever your referral ID number is when you go to Affiliate Toolbox in your back office and pull up your referral URL, whatever that number is, that's what you want to put in there. The second global 2 is for your Skype. And then all you've got to do at this point is click Update. And now your letters are going to actually fill those values in. So if I would go to my messages in this campaign, oh, hang on. Something got screwed up here. Let's go back to our campaigns. Let's find that traffic leads to income 5. There we go. Because the letters should already be there. And here they are. Okay. And let me go back to global fields. Okay, that's on a different screen. But here's our 5 letters. So they successfully imported. So if I have my global fields filled in correctly, global field 1, primarily that's the main one, that has my traffic leads to income VM referral ID number. If I look at this letter number 1, welcome to traffic leads to income VM, notice how we have the link and then global fields global 1. So that's automatically going to put in the number 3. That's what I put in as my referral ID number. And I don't have to go in and really edit the letter. So if I take care of things on the global field side, I don't have to go letter by letter and do any editing whatsoever. So that's a nice that is a nice feature. So that's pretty much it. Let me come back to the back office here of Traffic Leads to Income VM. Let's just read through the rest of the material here. So make sure in GVO that you have global field 1 set with your traffic leads to income VM referral ID. So we did that. Each of these resources are found in your traffic leads to income VM downline builder. So that would be Traffic Wave or GVO because we reference Traffic Wave, and we have a shared campaign for Traffic Wave that uses this information that I just highlighted. So, but again, follow your sponsor. That's really the way you want to go with this. So be sure to edit the letters to your specifications. But again, in GVO, we've pretty much taken care of that with the global field. Then you can paste your form code into the box below and hit save. Your landing pages are defined within your Autoresponder campaign form. I recommend that you use your Traffic Leads to Income VM sign-up page for your thank you page, which we haven't even looked at yet, and create a confirm page like robsnetworkers.com, or use your Traffic Leads to Income VM sign-up page again for your confirm link. But we did look at that, and we definitely recommend double opt-in. So we need to look at the following things. I'm going to show you where to find your sign-up page for Traffic Leads to Income VM. I'm going to show you where your thank you page is located, and we're going to create the form code as well, and then we'll come back here and paste it in. Okay, so first of all, let's go to Affiliate Toolbox, click on that, and go to my affiliate link. Now, one day I'm going to actually add the sign-up link to Affiliate Toolbox so that you don't have to do this. So it's right there for you. But until then, you just go to your referral page and you click on where it says click here to join, and there it is. So there it is. It looks like this, and then this is the link. So we have that available. So that's good. So that's that. Let me go back to step 4. Another enhancement that's coming is a quicker way to, I'd like to freeze where you currently left off, and then maybe do like we did in Traffic Leads to Income, we could have a menu, so an index, so you can go to any particular step that your heart desires, and that's something for down the road. So back to step 4, because we're going to need to fill in the code, put the code in this box right here. So let's go back to GVO. So I didn't show you where this thank you pages at. So what we do is we go to, it's actually embedded in your form. It's actually embedded in your form. Your confirm page is part of your campaign, but your thank you page is part of your form code. So all we need to do now, we just make sure that we are actually looking at the correct campaign, and I'm going to click on forms. As you can see, there's nothing there, so it has to be created. So click here to create new form. Okay, so I am going to see where it says thank you page. Instead of a generic's not going to do me any good. I want a custom, and I want to put in my referral or my sign up page. I'm just going to type in sign up page because I'm lazy. Sign up page for VM. Okay. Now, what if they're already subscribed? Do I want them just to, fall off the earth? No. Let's just do the same. So whether or not they are subscribed to my list or not, they're going to go to my Traffic Leads to Income VM sign up page. Okay. I don't do anything with the ad tracking box. We leave that blank. And the double opt-in is checked. And automatically I created I set this up from the shared campaign standpoint that there would be a Skype field. It's not required, so you really don't have to do anything with that. You could change how the submit button reads. So instead of just saying submit, you could say, I've seen people say, let me in, exclamation point. So there's a little bit of customization you can do, but that's a small point. And then I just hit create, and I've just created a form. Just created the form. Now, where's that form code at? Well, a little third button from the left, HTML, click on that, grab the code, copy and paste, and I just copied it. Come back to Traffic Leads to Income, step 4, paste it in, save my autoresponder code for the sake of just being safe, but I'm going to test everything, so never should be a surprise here, guys. Test, test, test. I'm going to bring up my standard lead capture page. I'm just going to go ahead and save that. Not sure if I have to, but I'm just going to do that. And now when I go and check, click here to preview this design, gives me the link. Oh, beautiful. Form is filled in. Rob, ghcamry@gmail.com. Let me in. No, I didn't define the sign up page. So look, oops, could not find. But that's what I put there, sign up page for VM. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if I were to confirm, I'm going to go to, I should have an email. I don't have my email up, but once I check my email, I'm going to have an email from me with the confirm link. And when I click that, it's going to go to robsnetworkers.com, robgearing.com, whatever I decide to put there. In the case of this example, it will be robsnetworkers.com. Now, you have to be careful if you ever change anything. Most of the time, you have to get new form code, paste in the new form code, resave it, and resave your LCP. But that's all. And you can make changes and modifications and do what you got to do. So that's steps 1 through 4. Also, it's like I said, test, test, test. Make sure it works perfectly. Receive all the emails. Don't be in a hurry to go out and advertise until you know that everything works. I understand how it works. I could explain it to somebody, and I know what's going to happen if somebody takes, this is the action that I'm looking for. This is what's going to happen if somebody fills in the form, and I'm going to be ready from the follow-up side to be there for them when they join my list and are a possible candidate for my team. And you don't want everybody on your team. You want to have high standards. You want to, all you need is 5, 10, 15 great people, and they're going to drive a lot of business for you. So that's what you're doing. You're sifting and sorting. You're putting it out there, and you're looking for great people to ultimately come aboard. And I've opted in a lot of great people over the years, so it does work. So the only other thing to consider here, to be aware of, as we only have a couple more minutes to go, your upgrade status decides how many of these pages you can create. Free members can create one additional beyond their standard. If I would try to create, let's say I create a page, because this is a free member account that I'm working in, it's going to let me do this one, but now it's going to give me a warning. And it's going to say, currently you're only allowed 2 lead capture pages. Upgrade to graduate to receive 10 total lead capture pages. And if I upgrade to lifetime, which I can still offer anybody here in this room tonight, lifetime for $149.97, just Skype me, let me know if you're interested. That's unlimited lead capture pages. The thank you page that you can edit right here is only for people who don't have an autoresponder and their code box is completely empty. But all they're going to get a fake looking lead capture page that the form goes nowhere, and it basically takes the person to a splash page that says click this link to join Traffic Leads to Income VM. So it's not building anybody's list other than mine, and that's not what I want my great students to do. I want my great students to build a list before my list is built. So don't really worry about that, but I just wanted you to be aware. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. So next week we'll do 5 through 7. And then maybe we'll also talk about a few other features about the viral mailer. Because really that's what we got here. 2 great things. We've got a great viral mailer, but what I'm trying to teach you and guide you is what to advertise. No matter what viral mailer you're using or advertising outlet, be using your list building lead capture page. Okay? So then once you have this all set, you're out there advertising in this viral mailer and all the other great ones and all the other great places that everybody advertises. You may get some hints and ideas from the downline builder here. That's all it is. You're advertising, you're building your list. Your certain percentage you're going to move forward and be your top-notch people, your top-notch students. And it's a continuing process of building your business, and that's it. So we have a great viral mailer and a great resource. We have great recommendations, and we have a great process that gives you your go-to advertising link that you put out there that will get you results. So we have everything, in my opinion, and I'm glad to have you guys as part of my team. It's an honor, and I appreciate what you do, and I look forward to you guys building great lists, building great downlines in Traffic Leads to Income VM, and becoming highly, extremely successful. So thank you very much, my live group. Thank you very much for those that are going to benefit from this recording. I'm going to shut the recording off, come back to the live group.